Jeff Hardy, how you doing, sir?
Hey, good, man. How you doing?
Cool, real good, man. Thanks for taking time. Where are you calling from this morning? Or
I'm at home, man, in North Carolina today.
All right, there you go. A rare day off for Jeff Hardy, or what?
Yeah, very rare.
All right, cool. Well, let's talk about it, man. This Sunday, kind of one of the newer names for WWE pay-per-view, newer events, Extreme Rules. For those who don't know, obviously every match is gonna have some kind of cool stipulation, and the main event, man, Jeff Hardy versus Edge. World Heavyweight title on the line. It's a ladder match. What can we expect from Jeff Hardy and Edge in that ladder match?
Yeah, this is huge, man. That's one of the cool things. Like, it's, prepare to be, amazed and blown away because, I don't know what's to be expected. I don't know what's going to happen, and that's one of the reasons it's kind of exciting because, years ago, Edge and Christian versus the Hardy Boys was the first tag team ladder match ever in history, and that pretty much changed our careers. The moment we finished that match, it really showed people, what we could do away from just regular wrestling. So, and ever since then, wrestling other people and at other times, ladder matches have been a huge part of all of our careers, and now, some 10 years later or something, it's me and Edge in the first ever, singles ladder match. We've both been in Money in the Banks and TLC matches before, but this is the first time it's been just the two of us. So it's going to be interesting, man. So I hope we can pull off some extremely cool stuff, and I feel it might be one of the best matches of my careers, up to date. So if you haven't planned to check it out, please do, because I think it'll be worthwhile.
Man, well, that's actually saying a lot, man, for you to say that it's going to be one of the best ladder matches you've been involved in, because really you, your brother, Edge, like you said, Christian, are known for the ladder matches. What do you even do before you even step into a match like this to come up with new creative stuff? Because obviously you want to blow people away. You don't want to do the same stuff every time. What do you do to come up creatively with new stuff to do in a match like this?
Yeah, well, you can find me, man. I don't know how many times in the past, like, backstage when before preparation for a ladder match, you can find me like staring where I'll go to where the ladders are set up and I'm sitting there just staring at them, trying to take a new positioning, things, collaborations we can do with these things, or ways to break them, or I don't know, anything that's never been done. Because when I was in the first Money in the Bank match, it was like I found out that we couldn't break tables or anything, and I was used to like doing the TLC matches where we could break tables and use chairs, but now. Come to find out Money in the Bank, you could just use ladders, and I was like, well, why don't we break a ladder? If we can't break a table, and naturally, we ended up doing it that night. I put Edge through the first ever ladder that was broke, I think, in wrestling history. So I thought that was pretty cool. But now, yeah, you're right, so much has been done. So I have a few tricks up my sleeves, man. But you're right, it is tough to because so much has been done, and like you just gotta think, man, and try to figure stuff out. And that's one of the other cool things is that you should check it out, because people that have watched, ladder matches in the past, they know that so much has been done, and I think it's just worth admission just to, see what we will do, because it's hard to be different and hard to be original because so much has been done, but we'll see, man. It's going to be interesting. And other than that, it's like also, you have an awesome cage match with Randy Orton and Batista, and John Cena and Big Show in a submission match, Umaga versus CM Punk in a Samoan strap match. So, yeah, there's a lot going on, man. It's the only time of year that WWE goes extreme all throughout the pay-per-view, so it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, man. Well, I think now, since you did mention some of the other matches, I think it would be cool to have a main eventer like Jeff Hardy do some predictions of his own, man, for the other kind of main events. Who do you think up on the Raw side is going to walk out of that cage with the WWE Championship, Randy Orton versus Batista?
I think Randy's been champ a while, and then Batista, I was actually in the ring with, we did a six-man at a Super Show a while back, and it was me and Batista and Cena against Big Show, Randy Orton, and Edge, and he's an animal, bro. He's like, just on his entrance, I was just watching him, I was like, wow, this guy is impressive. It's very creepy, like, because he's just so massive, and so I got to go with Batista on that.
Man, well, Batista just blew me away. A few months ago, he was out injured for a while, and then he surprised everybody coming back on Raw one night. Man, the dude looks like he didn't miss not one day in the gym while he was injured. It's crazy.
I know. It's amazing.
Well, I kind of on that same kind of vein, man. I want to talk about you. You're still a young guy, but you are totally a vet in this game. Do you find that in 2009 you kind of take it easier on your body than you used to in when you first started in the first early years of your WWE career?
Definitely, yeah. I think, if you compare, the 09 Jeff Hardy to the, 31, Jeff Hartman, that you can definitely see some differences because I don't do near as much as I used to. But I mean, I hold my own. You know, I'm still able to. I got my certain little things that I do that I still get by and still get away with. You know, just being the risk taker and the high flyer, and you know, I've always been a little, you know, bigger than some of the guys that are the, you know, high flyers out there. So, you know, I still hold my own, but I have slowed down, you know, compared to the past. But you know, I'm 31 now, and you know, I still do. I do quite a bit, so it's kind of creepy to think about, you know, what happens to your body over the years after you do put this much, you know, torture and pain. So, hopefully, you know, I'll be all right. I mean, but we'll see. Time will tell, definitely. But like I said, I'm 31 now, and I feel pretty good, you know. So we'll just see, man. I like to play things by ear and just, you know, kind of ride that wave where it takes me, and that's what I'm doing. But yeah, this Sunday, hopefully, it's taking me to a World Heavyweight Championship.